It's below health standards. They don't care.
7 on Your Side investigates one veteran's allegations of food safety concerns at the Palo Alto VA hospital.
A veteran and Bay Area restaurateur says he was fired as a volunteer after documenting food that was allegedly unsafely stored and served to patients.
7 on Your Side's Stephanie Sierra has the investigation.
This is all Hyatt menus.
In the Bay Area food scene, everyone knows Dennis Berkowitz, most notably the founder of the Legacy Max's franchise.
Max's son.
Max's Diner.
His 70-year culinary career includes opening hundreds of restaurants across the country, whether it was catering for the Department of Defense, Hotel Corporation of America,
This is the Somerset Hotel.
to being the top boss of food and beverage for the Fairmont Hotel franchise in the 1960s and later Hyatt Hotels in the 1970s, when prices for a gentleman's cut roast beef was only $7.50.
This is the restaurant we had on Pier 39.
Menu memorabilia marking each decade all over his garage. The point being, Berkowitz knows his way around a kitchen and says he holds food quality and safety to the highest standards, which is why it was unusual for a veteran of the business and a veteran of the Army to be fired from the Palo Alto VA hospital as an unpaid kitchen volunteer.
I took a look at what they were doing, and I was very upset.
The 85-year-old former second lieutenant in the Army says he witnessed food being maintained at unsafe temperatures and alleged falsification of records from November through January last year. He says these photos he took show a few examples, like chili being stored at 95 degrees one day, 80 degrees another, and 75 degrees the next day. That's 65 degrees below the minimum requirement for storing hot food, according to the CDC. It's supposed to be at least 140 degrees to prevent bacteria.
That's the perfect incubation temperature for E. coli.
There are a number of bacteria that we know that could multiply at that temperature. For example, Salmonella, Listeria, E. coli.
Dr. Michael Stanton is a Cal State East Bay professor of public health. He says anywhere between 40 and roughly 140 degrees Fahrenheit is considered the danger zone, a breeding ground for bacteria.
Between those two temperatures, bacteria have a tendency to grow and multiply, sometimes doubling every 20 minutes.
Berkowitz says another example is the nacho cheese. Instead of 140 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, pictures appear to show it being stored at 92 degrees one day, then below 80 degrees another. And what he says is even worse, the burgers being stored at 121 degrees during one shift, down to 112 the next.
Certainly problematic and could lead to serious diseases.
According to VA lunch standards, the maximum holding time for burgers is 30 minutes.
This is almost 11 o'clock. Now, this will hold for 5 hours. If they had leftovers, they served the next day.
According to Berkowitz, here's the other problem.
They were falsifying the records.
The Army vet also took pictures of the sheet where cooks document the temperatures of food being stored. According to VA guidelines, it's supposed to be done every 2 hours for hot and cold food.
There was a book in the main kitchen that hadn't been filled out since September, and all the numbers are exactly the same. It's impossible to have something 165 and 5 hours later 165.
He says he could not even find a thermometer in the VA kitchen, so he brought one in from his own. According to a complaint he says he filed with the VA, Berkowitz alleges management did not address the issues upon being notified.
They didn't care. They didn't. In fact, he said, you're not allowed to take pictures. That's what he told me. So I don't care.
And in another instance, Berkowitz says the ingredients of a soup were being misrepresented.
I said, what kind of soup was this? I went to the manager. Vegetarian. There was ham scraps floating in it. I said to the managers, they're putting ham in the soup. You know what his answer was? Tell them it's chicken soup, quote, unquote.
7 on Your Side reached out to the Palo Alto VA for further comment on these allegations and the images that were shared. We received the following statement saying the VA initiated an investigation in January 2025 to examine Mr. Berkowitz's allegations. After a thorough review, which included interviews with Veterans Canteen Service or VCS staff and Mr. Berkowitz, the allegations were unsubstantiated. The VA contracts with EcoShore, a third-party auditing company, to conduct inspections. The hospital told 7 on Your Side that Palo Alto VA's restaurant facility, known as the Veterans Canteen Service, passed its latest unannounced inspection in May of last year with no findings of unsafe or hazardous conditions. But that inspection was 6 months before Mr. Berkowitz even started as a volunteer. So we asked if any follow-up inspections took place since then. Still, no word from the VA. In fact, the agency was unwilling to give us a copy of the inspection report it claims it passed last year. So we followed up with some simple questions. How often do these inspections occur, and when do they even start? Still, no answer. So our only other option was to file a Freedom of Information Act request, also known as a FOIA, to find out. Which brings us back to Berkowitz. Why do you think they let you go?
Because I stirred up too much. That's why. Because I was holding them to a quality standard that they didn't like.
The veteran chef himself
There's my customers.
wrote a list of the veterans that would greet him in the food line every day. He says all he wants for them is a safe experience. Plus,
I want my job back. Let's see if they give it to me.
for 7 on Your Side, I'm Stephanie Sierra, ABC 7 News.